back with another One Piece Dream Porter video. So it looks like we have a couple things to talk about. It looks like in the recent update, they buffed Sanji. So the major change we have is that in one of his passives, it says when the yellow mark of New World Sanji is greater than or equal to 2, you will not be harmed during your turn. Now this is very important because Sanji has a bunch of different ways to gain those yellow marks, and if you can find a way to gain at least 2 or 3 yellow marks, then you can gain some taunt as well. That leads us on to the second change. The beginning of the battle, every time there is a female in the enemy team, a layer of yellow marks will be added. Up to 2 layers of yellow marks will be added this way. By adding yellow marks this way, New World Sanji gives himself a layer of tearing effect, causing 2% of the maximum health value to himself in damage every round, lasting for 2 rounds. I think this is a pretty good trade-off because those yellow marks are very important for Sanji. Now this is the final change. Sanji's passive skill Stand Up adds the effect. When adding the fire attracting effects, it will also grant New World Sanji a shield of 15% of the upper limit of health, which will last for 1 round. So it looks like they're really improving Sanji's taunting ability and his ability to stay on the field. And I really like that. I like the fact that now if you have at least 2 layers of yellow marks, he will not take damage that turn. And if you have 3 layers of yellow marks, then that means you'll have 2 layers of taunt, which means that you'll get 2 attacks that will do no damage to you out of the 4 possible attacks, which is really good, and I really do like that. I think this makes Sanji a lot better, and they must have seen my tier list video. If you guys have not seen that video, then go watch that right now. They must have saw me put Sanji in A tier and said, nope, we gotta change this right now, and I really do like that. I think this makes Sanji a lot better, and I cannot wait to try him in PvP. Now let's go ahead and talk about AOKIJI. It looks like we got all of AOKIJI's leaks, including his full skill set and his animations, so let's go ahead and start watching those. This looks to be his skill 1, which looks pretty good. Single target attacks for both of his skills as well, which is not bad. I do like that. And then his ult should be an AOE. Yup, pretty nice. And looks like it has a chance to freeze, which is really nice. Alright, now let's talk about his skill breakdown. So Kuzan's skill 1 inflicts 100% attack damage to a single enemy with a 50% chance to apply 1 layer of glacial shard. And then if the card is gold, deal 200% of attack damage to a single enemy with 100% chance to apply 2 layers of glacial shard. Let's go ahead and talk about his skill 2. So deal 100% of attack damage to a single enemy with a 50% chance to dispel 1 buff from the enemy. If the enemy is under frozen status, the dispel chance is increased to 100%. And then when it becomes a gold card, deal 200% of attack damage to a single enemy with a 100% chance to dispel 2 buffs from the enemy. If the enemy is under frozen status, an additional buff will be dispelled. And then his ult is deal 179% of attack damage to all enemies and have 100% chance to apply 1 layer of glacial shard. If the target is already under frozen status, instead add 3 layers of glacial shard and immediately receive true damage equal to 15% of current HP, which is really good. I do love characters that have true damage, which is really nice. Splash damage on top. And then his passive, each attack of Blue Rooster has a 35% chance to apply 1 layer of glacial shard to the target, lasting for 3 rounds. If the target is not under frozen status, when the frozen status is removed and there are still existing glacial shards, immediately freeze the target for 1 round and consume 3 layers of glacial shards. For each frontline enemy with glacial shard or under frozen status, Blue Rooster's skill damage increases by 8%, up to a maximum increase of 24%. Now Blue Rooster, substitute that for Kuzan, that's what they call him in here, Blue Rooster, but this looks like it is a very good passive. The fact that you can continuously freeze the enemy is really good, and the stacks of Glacial Shard not only help you freeze them, but also increases your skill damage, which is also very good. And then his other passives are, after using a non-ultimate skill, Blue Rooster deals 35% of attack damages to enemies with Glacial Shard or enemies under frozen status. So he looks like he does a lot of splash damage in his kit, which is also really good. And then at the beginning of battle, there is a 50% chance to apply 1 layer of Glacial Shard to all enemies, really good as well. Now what do I think about Kuzan's kit? I think he has a really great kit. I really like the fact that he can not only CC the enemies, but he can also increase his skill damage based off how many Glacial Shards are on the enemy. I'm pretty sure Kuzan will be a blue unit, so if you are missing New World Zoro, I think this character will be a must pull. And if you are a fan of CC characters, then this character will also be a must pull. And on top of that, if you have Kizaru, the character that just got released, Kizaru supports other Admiral units and other Marine units. So if you already have a Kizaru on your account, then Kuzan will also be a great unit to target. I will definitely be summoning once Kuzan drops. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought about Kuzan's skill set, if you think he is a must pull, and what character you have currently right now in One Piece Dream Pointer. Thanks for watching, and this is Gacha Baka signing out. If you are interested in more One Piece Dream Pointer content, watch this video right here where I talk about every 5 stars kit. Or if you're wondering about the upcoming character leaks, then watch this video over here.